What's up, y'all? It's currently like 5:30, 5:40ish, I think. So I actually woke up a little late today. Actually a lot late. But I'm still doing the things that I need to do. Took a cold shower as soon as I woke up. Got ready, did my 50 push-ups. I read my daily verses. And I just got done reading with my book as well. Now these upcoming videos, and probably until like the end of school, this is probably the new structure. I would film for y'all in the morning, like right now, and then film my workout videos later in the day after school. It's probably like the best way for me to provide the best content and, something that actually follows within my schedule. So I recently started reading my Bible more in the morning, because I found that in the morning I have like a clear mind, so I can absorb the things that I read more. So I actually just started Proverbs today. There's the first verse, or the first little segment. So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. So wow, that is some really deep stuff. So the first thing, if you want to gain knowledge, is you must gain fear of the Lord. If you gain fear of the Lord, you will, and by fear of the Lord, I feel like a lot of people take fear of the Lord in some other way, like, oh, I'm going to do everything because I'm scared God is going to punish me, or I'm scared God is going to send me to hell. No, the fear of the Lord, it means you respect him enough and you love him enough that you would follow his commandments. So if you were about to do something bad and you would say, no, God would not want me to do this, God would be angry, or God would be sad and disappointed in me. It's like a fatherly fear, if that makes sense. And that's where the beginning of knowledge comes from. And you start to gain more wisdom. Let's keep reading. Hear, my son, your father's instruction, and forsake not your mother's teaching, for they are a graceful garland for your head, and pendants for your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait for blood. Let us ambush the innocent without reason. Like Sheol, let us swallow them alive. And whole, like those who go down to the pit, we shall find all precious goods. We shall fill our houses with plunder. Throw in your lot among us. We will all have one purse. My son, do not walk in a way with them. Hold back your foot from their paths, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. For in vain is a net spread in the sight of any bird, that these men lie in wait for their own blood. They set an ambush for their own lives. Such are the ways of everyone who is greedy for unjust gain. It takes away the life of its possessors. Wow, that last part is really deep. Let's read it again. Such are the ways of everyone who is greedy for unjust gain. It takes away the life of its possessors. So it's saying eventually all the gain, all the money, all the, whatever you gained from doing something unjust, it will eat away at you. It will eat away at your life. And you won't get to enjoy whatever you gained because you gained it unjustly. But let's go back to the beginning. And it's basically telling us, do not follow the crowd. Do not follow others that are doing evil. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait for blood. Let us ambush the innocent without reason. Like Sheol, let us swallow them alive. I think pretty sure Sheol is like basically hell. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. And basically, if people, entice you and peer pressure you to do evil things that you know does not align with your values, does not align with your faith. Do not go with them, and do not walk in the way with them. Hold back your foot from their paths, for their feet run to evil. And it makes sense with what we read at the beginning of the fear of the Lord. If you have the fear of the Lord, you will not do this. You will not walk with others that try to entice to do these evil things. But yes, that's a beautiful, beautiful passage. But yeah. Today I'm going to be training arms later in the day. As I said, I'm going to record that for you guys. But yeah, now let's go back to what I read from this book. Now, from this book, it's been like an on and off relationship with this book. When I first started reading it, it was so boring. It was just, oh my goodness, it was dull. But I mean, like I understood it, and most of the things made sense. Although sometimes, what's his name, Napoleon Hill, just try to talks in riddles sometimes, so it's kind of hard. But it was slow. I've had this book for a few months now. But the part that I read today is so he was talking about definiteness of decision. So making sure all your decisions are what you want and you're confident in your decisions. So let me read a little bit. Definiteness of decision always requires courage, sometimes very great courage. The 56 men who signed the Declaration of Independence stocked their lives on the decision to affix their signatures on that document. To that document. People who reach a definite decision to procure a particular job and make life pay the price, they do not stake their life on that decision. They stake their economic freedom. Financial independence, riches, desirable business, and professional positions are not within reach of the person who neglects or refuses to expect, plan, and demand these things. So basically, he's saying if you do not have a definitive decision to take action and your decisions do not accumulate to those desires, you will not get where you want to be. Now, he has a little thing in here where he has like an example for every chapter. And basically in this one, he's talking about how definitive decision helped the creator of FedEx attain wealth. It's pretty long. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I already read this, so I'm just going to, read a little bit to summarize for you guys. So basically, a modern example of a person who displayed courage in making decisions, it's Fred Smith, the founder of Federal Express or FedEx. When Smith was a student in an economics class at Yale University, his professor stated that air freight was the wave of the future and would be the primary source of revenue for the airlines. And Smith wrote a paper disagreeing. He basically said that the route patterns where the primary airline routes were wrong for the freight. He said the cost would not come down. And so his concept was to start an all-freight airline that would fly primarily at night when the airports weren't, active or were busy. And it would carry small, high-priority packages, and the speed of delivery was more important than the cost. Now, a lot of people did not agree with this, and said the financial community did not support him. This did not stop Smith because of his enthusiasm for the project and the courage of his convictions. He raised $91 million to finance his untested idea. At this point, the competing carriers realized that Smith's concept was a potential threat to their industry. The major airlines tried to foretell their new competition by lobbying the Civil Aeronautics Board to refuse Smith the necessary permission. Smith's team found a loophole in the law. Planes with a payload under 7,500 pounds do not need cab permission to operate, or whatever I had just said. So basically, he started and he found a loophole to carry under the limit that needed the Civil Aeronautics Board permission. And you got to realize he did all this. He could have lost a lot of things by doing this. I mean, $91 million to try this idea out, as he must have had a lot of courage and a lot of confidence in his decision to do this. You don't just raise that much money if you, I mean, man, that's a definitive decision. Okay. And then despite the hard work and effort, so basically they start doing it, they start, and Smith sets a goal to get all packages to their destination within 24 hours of pickup. Despite the hard work and efforts of the company, the first few years were financial disasters. Losses amounted to millions of dollars. The investors were seriously concerned. Federal was falling far short of Smith's projections. And even through these losses of millions of dollars, his investors weren't as confident in him anymore. He kept going. He did not lose faith. His courage was never faltered. And he hired experts. His mastermind worked day and night with them to solve operational problems. This resulted in federal revenues reaching $75 million in the next fiscal year, and he had a profit of $3.6 million, all because he had unwavering courage and definitive decision. Definitive decision will get you. That's basically why we're doing a lot of things. Every single thing is a decision, and how confident you are and where that decision will lead you is the true or the ultimate scale on how good you will do in there. Okay. But yes, basically all the competition from faxes virtually eliminated the use of FedEx for letters and documents. Smith's continued innovation and dedication to continuous improvement have kept Federal as the number one carrier in this field. We see FedEx every day, so obviously. But yes, that was a good little passage. This book is really, you have to read this book really slow, but I think it's honestly one of the best books. It's definitely changed my perspective on a lot of things. If you all didn't know, it's Think and Grow Rich. But yes, now I have a few things to do. Journaling. I was supposed to do journaling before all of this, but I do journaling every morning, but I didn't do it today. That was a mistake on my part. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and do my journaling. I have a few notes to take. Make sure everything's good for this video. And then I gotta get ready for school, so I will be seeing y'all after school. Alright, y'all, I'm at the gym right now. I got out of school like an hour ago or something. And low-key, I've already been working out. I forgot to record it for y'all, but I'm gonna record the rest. It's a chill day, you feel me?
Heavy metal in my ears until I'm fucking bleeding. I'm trying to hit it in the mirror, but I'm so conceited. I'm stuck in overtime, so I don't get the sleep I'm needed. I used to put my time and shit in for the wrong reasons. I used to put my trust in hoes, now I don't even need them. A couple bitches say they love me, they don't know the meaning. I still get high as fuck, nigga, I don't need a reason. I see them dollar signs, I go berserk, I fucking mean it. I know when I see them dollar signs, I go berserk. I've been going in the overtime, I put in work. Ain't no nigga fucking with me on this planet Earth.
Say 194, I don't know if y'all can see that. 194. I'm telling y'all, sauna's a cheat code, bro. Especially if you want to stay lean and, oh, what the fuck, why I say 187? It went down, hold up. Gotta push it up. I need it hot, bro. Like, I love it. It's extra hot. Hopefully I did it right. But yeah. I don't like turning the light on in the sauna. And honestly, I shouldn't even have my phone over here, because it overheats within like a few minutes. God is so good, man. God is so good. Like, sometimes I realize how blessed I really am, you know. You all gotta realize how blessed we are to be able to work out, use our time however we want, you know. Work out, do things good, do things that are good for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We're free to do this. Like, I think sometimes we forget how, like in other, or like the other half of the world, or you know, in countries that aren't so fortunate as us, we can, you know, do as we please. All right, I'm gonna lock in. I'm really sorry. I forgot to record. And but basically what I did was a bunch of curls. I did tricep extensions and what's it called? Shoulder, what's it called? Lateral raises. Spider curls. And the ones that I did get to show you guys. But yeah, I was working out for a solid minute. But before, I used to do a bunch of exercise and workouts, and that basically like burned out my whole body. So I couldn't even recover, or it took a long time to recover. I ain't doing that shit no more. But yeah, right now, I'm about to spend a little time in the sauna. I try to do like 15 to 20 minutes in 190 degrees. I try to hit the sauna for like 30 minutes. 3 times a week. Cause I actually enjoy the sauna for some reason. Like and especially cause my gym, you can turn off the light. So just sitting there in the dark heat, I can gather my thoughts and everything. It's like the time for meditating and everything for me. But yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I fucking love this shit, bro. Feels good to be locked in, you know? I like this feeling. I'm fucking feeling great right now. There's no better feeling than, you know, going through what you said, like, you know, it's like that one me. Wait, I'm goated. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I just got out the sun. I'm sweating like top to bottom right now. My back, my legs, everything is wet, bro. Like, but it feels good. It feels refreshing. But yeah, bro, this is low-key a vibe for real. Like, it's kind of dark outside. It's a little windy. It's like winter art type shit, you know? Not corny like that, but it feels good. Locked in. Just get locked in, you know? Only way is up. Only way is up. But yeah, now I'm about to go home. I got a few things to do. Make this video and get this video out. Work on a few things with my other business. And then, yep. And of course, first, you know, take a shower, eat a good protein-packed meal. I post on the Instagram. If you haven't already, go follow the Instagram so y'all can see all the things I post on there. But yeah, I'm locked in, bro. Like, you just gotta lock in. It's all it takes is, I feel like a lot of people be like, oh, you can't just one day out of nowhere lock in. Yeah, you can, bro. It's just like a second, like a whole, like epiphany, you know? It's literally all within your hands, all within your head. Just lock in. You literally control your hands. You control everything. You could, like, bro, like lock in. You feel me? And eventually all of that will compound on all of that was gonna add up, and you're gonna reach wherever you wanna go. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all fuck with my vibe and shit. Only way is up. Keep improving. 1% better every day.